What's going on? We are back. We are live. This is Wrestle News 365, and we are here for a WWE Backlash France watch-along. Yes. Look at this. Being able to watch these shows at a normal time. Well, I say normal time. For us, certainly a normal time. It's very exciting, isn't it? It's very, very exciting. And we've got a jam-packed show, a loaded show that's going to be going live on the air in just under 15 minutes time. Let me make sure I've got the actual card up in front of me so I can run through that as well. In the 15 minutes before the show starts, we'll get into predictions, we'll get into a bit of a preview of the matches and all that kind of stuff as well. So if you haven't already, be sure to click the like button, be sure to subscribe, bottom right hand corner. You know what to do. Obviously, I think that probably the thing people are talking about the most when it comes to all of this is the crowd in Lyon, France. Of course, a reminder, this is the next time, rather, that there is a WWE Premium Live event in the United States. That's SummerSlam. That's in August. There's a lot between now and then. That includes Bash in Berlin, obviously being in Germany, Clash at the Castle, that's taking place in Glasgow in Scotland. There's Money in the Bank, which is taking place in Canada. Like, there's a lot going on with WWE internationally at the moment. And the first sort of stop, the post-WrestleMania stop, of course, first stop after WrestleMania, is Backlash in Lyon in France. And it's going to be headlined by an undisputed WWE Championship match, which we'll get into very, very shortly. But as far as the card itself, fairly short card, as you have come to really expect with these Triple H PLEs. You know, the card's very short, very small, 4 or 5 matches, and that's what we're seeing today. But I think probably the biggest character, the biggest thing that people are looking forward to isn't one match in particular. It's the crowd, because you would have seen yesterday that episode of SmackDown that was taped in France at the same location in Lyon was absolutely rocking, to say the least. It's the LC Arena in Lyon, France. It only opened in November last year, and it was bouncing. I'm sure you've seen the posts on social media, the Triple H put out there, people with their Apple Watches getting warnings for it being too loud, and I expect tonight to be no different, to be honest with you. I expect it to be like it was for Backlash last year. If you recall, last year, Backlash was in Puerto Rico, it was in San Juan, and because these crowds, these locations don't get, because they don't get PLEs and they don't get certainly television tapings or anything like that very often, that means when they do get them, it is wild, and I expect tonight to be no difference as well. We're just actually seeing the French announcers make their way out to the ring inside the arena, in the LC Arena, and from what I understand, and I may be mistaken about this, from what I understand, that whole thing that they were doing last night, where it's 1, 2, and then they say something and they start chanting it, from what I understand, it's something to do with the French announcer. The French announcer, that's like one of his catchphrases or something like that. If someone can expand on that, please do let me know. But that's what I kind of understand it to be. But I can see people filing into the chat already. King of the Indies says UV Owen. Danzen says, good day everyone. Who do we have winning? We'll get to that in just a second. Big up Rich. Eagle Eyed Football says, evening Owen. I know this is a WWE stream, but what are your thoughts on Monday? I'm expecting us to win. I don't know. I mean, this is my safe space at the moment when it comes to all that. I mean, it's rough. It's rough in the world of Manchester United at the moment. It's so divided. I mean, we're probably going to see less fighting tonight than we have seen with Manchester United at the moment. So, I don't know. I really don't know. We'll get to that when when Monday comes around. As far as the matches, let's get into them. Should I start off with the main event first, or should I work my way up? Let's work my way up when it comes to it. Starting off with the Women's Championship, Bayley is going to be defending the Women's Championship in a triple threat match against Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. Of course, Bayley did have her first event of the Women's Championship against Naomi on SmackDown a few weeks ago. That's when it was interrupted by Tiffany Stratton. Backlash is a very awkward PLE because if you won the championship at WrestleMania, the chances are, it's not always the case, It's not always the case, but the chances are if you won the championship at WrestleMania, you're going to retain it here. Like I say, it's not always the case. There are, obviously significant moments that hasn't happened. I think maybe the most significant time of when someone won a title at WrestleMania and then lost it at Backlash is probably Triple H back in 2002 when he won the Royal Rumble, won the main event of WrestleMania, and then a month later he dropped the championship to Hollywood Hulk Hogan at Backlash. But that's Triple H and Hulk Hogan. It's a little bit different to this. So I expect Bayley to retain in this one. And I suppose the question is, are we going to see any actually titles changed hands tonight? We shall see when we go through these predictions. Next up, we have this Bloodline tag team match as Randy Orton and Kevin Owens are KO, get it? It's an RKO's his finisher, and Kevin Owens, it works. RKO. Yesterday we had the RKO show. Going to be facing off against the Bloodline's Solo Sikoa. Is he, isn't he the new tribal chief? They're certainly hinting that he may be. And the MFT, I still don't know what that stands for, but it's going to be Tama Tonga making his official televised in-ring WWE debut. He has actually wrestled on a live event, or at least a couple of live events. He made his WWE in-ring debut untelevised at a live event in Bologna in Italy just a few days ago, actually. But we're going to be getting the first televised match of Tama Tonga, and many people are wondering, are we going to see one Jacob Fatu this evening? We had heard that Fatu was planned to make his WWE debut on last week's episode of SmackDown, the draft episode of SmackDown. WWE decided to change their minds with that one, and it was then reported that the Bloodline stuff, it's heavily thought out, it's heavily mapped out. They think of it really far ahead of time. There is like a rough timeline that they have for all the Bloodline stuff, and maybe tonight's the night. I have like kind of a rule, a principle that I tend to look at. I don't know if you guys do this. When it's the day of a PLE, I kind of look away from a lot of the sort of news stuff if I can, which is difficult. It's a wrestling news channel. But I don't know if I've seen any reports of Jacob Fatu traveling to France. Doesn't mean he's not there, of course. So Jacob Fatu maybe could make a debut tonight, or maybe not. Maybe it's just going to be all about Tama Tonga and all about showcasing him in his in-ring debut. Now, I said, will there be any title changes? This may be the only one I think we could probably get this evening, and that is the Women's Tag Team Championships, because the Kabuki Warriors, that being Asuka and Kairi Sane, they are defending against the tag team of Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. It looks like they're playing this long game with Belair and Jade, and certainly they are teasing a heel turn for Bianca Belair as well. We saw it last night on SmackDown too. She hasn't got over what Bayley did to her when Bayley was at the helm of Damage Control, and whilst other people have been quick to forgive and forget, she certainly hasn't. And I think they're doing the Drew McIntyre thing. Drew McIntyre, people forget, Drew McIntyre's heel turn was based entirely in logic. He was right. He was absolutely right in everything that he was saying. But he was saying, wait a minute, Jey Uso's come to Raw and suddenly everyone likes him. He for like 3 years, he's been screwing people over. He's a big part of why Roman Reigns was a champion for so long. Why are we so quick to forgive and forget? Just because he says yeet, that doesn't seem right, doesn't seem fair, does it? And they're kind of doing the same storyline with Bianca Belair, but swap out Jey Uso and swap out Drew McIntyre and swap out the Bloodline, and it's kind of Damage Control. It's Bayley and it's Bianca instead. That's what they're kind of doing, isn't it? So I think we have a title change this evening, and we're building up to a Bianca versus Jade match, but not anytime soon. I think we're building up to Bianca versus Bayley at some point. Maybe as a baby face, and then she turns, and then she feuds with Bayley once again, and then maybe she eventually feuds with Jade. I think they're doing a very much a long game. I think they're planning for the future. Maybe as far as next year's WrestleMania. They could be looking that far ahead. So certainly they're playing the long game here, but I think that both Bianca and Jade win the Women's Tag Team Championships tonight. That's kind of my prediction for that one. Then we get into our penultimate match of the evening, which is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Damian Priest, with the first defense of the title he won at WrestleMania when he cashed in his Money in the Bank contract. He's going to be defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Jey Uso. And he came in yesterday, right? He came in yesterday and he said, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll be back to gifts and memberships. And he's a man of his word. I mean, what more can you say about superstar Nathan Joseph? He's a Hall of Famer. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer here at WN365. He said, I'll be back and I'll be handing out the gifts. And here he is once again. That's why he's superstar Nathan Joseph. That's why he's got the picture of D'Lo Brown holding the European Championship. That's who he is. He's superstar Nathan Joseph. A big up to superstar Nathan Joseph with the gifts. Big up to superstar Nathan Joseph living up to being a man of his words as well, and for all of the support. It really is much appreciated. And all of those people that have become members of the WN365 roster, there's so many to read out. Lil Yo-Yo, Jamaicana, Yassar, Steve, Silly, Macarian, Liam, Nerd, Starlord, Camilo, TJ, Gasha, Slick, JXRD, XN, Ishmael, David, Wooming, Brad, Moonarch, Mac, all members of the WN365 roster, which means you get access to the exclusive content, which we've done a couple of these actually recently. We've started the Match Rewatch series. The Match Rewatch series where we go back and watch old matches. Recently we did Randy Orton versus Cactus Jack from Backlash in 2004. Just last week, or just in the last few days actually, a new video was posted there. It was the match rewatch of John Cena versus Edge from Backlash in 2009. Last man standing, Cena gets chokeslammed through a spotlight. It's an incredible spot at the end of that match. So you can go back and watch that, and you can go back and catch up with the series of the Monday Night Wars rewatch series, where we're going to attempt to, very slow pace I know, to watch every episode of Raw and WCW Monday Nitro throughout the Monday Night Wars. And I think we're like 3 episodes into that one or something like that. It's well worth a watch. But big up superstar Nathan Joseph. Appreciate you, and appreciate all the new members of the WN365 roster. Big up to all of you. Now, with this World Heavyweight Championship match, you would think, as I said, because it's the PLE after WrestleMania, that it's just going to be no title changes or big title changes, particularly the people that won the titles at WrestleMania. But this is the one that I think could be a curveball. I think this one isn't impossible. I don't think you can rule this one out. And the reason I say that is just purely because Jey Uso is just so popular. And I don't know if you've seen the clip of Jey Uso doing his entrance in a dark match last night at SmackDown. It is nuts. The crowd are going crazy. They're doing that, but with their phones out and the lights up as well. It's on another level. And I was thinking to myself, like, with how popular he is, with the merch, and he's like the top merch seller, or one of the top merch sellers in WWE right now, and how popular he is, and Raw doesn't have that top baby face that now Cody's on SmackDown, Seth Rollins is on the shelf, CM Punk's on the shelf. Would it be the craziest thing in the world if he won it? Would that be the wildest thing? And I was kind of thinking, I don't think it is. So that's the one where I'm going, look, I'm not going to be shocked if Damian Priest retains, because logically you would think he just won it. He's not going to drop the championship so quickly. But I don't know. If there was ever a time to make like a little bit of just, actually, you know what? Let's just listen. Let's listen to the crowd a little bit. We're not stuck into a long-term plan here. Maybe we go with Jey. Maybe that's the direction we go in. So I'm saying if that could be the one tonight that you go, actually, didn't think that was going to happen, and there we go. And then finally, the main event, of course, is for the Undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes defends it against AJ Styles. Doesn't really need much of a prediction on that one. There is no way in a million years Cody Rhodes loses the championship tonight. Just not going to happen. You think they'd have Roman Reigns be champion for over 3 years? Cody Rhodes finally finished the story, and how they got there as well, with the back and forth with The Rock and all this kind of stuff. And then Cody's first defense, he loses it against AJ Styles. Not going to happen. It is not going to happen at all. So, yeah, Cody is retaining. So there you go. As I said, it's a pretty short match card. Show should probably go on for what? Like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, something like that. We'll get a lot of time, certainly. And we shall see how it goes. We are mere seconds away from it, from Backlash going live on the air. If you're in Europe, you can watch it on the WWE Network. You can watch it on the WWE Network like I am. If you're in the United States, it'll be on Peacock. And of course, when the matches come up, we'll have polls in the chat for prediction. We'll do our star ratings as well. And look, it's very smart by WWE, isn't it? It's very smart because if you looked at the card in general, if this was in, I mean, pick somewhere in the US. If this was in Dayton, Ohio, would it have the buzz that it has right now? No, and that's because you just go, well, it's just like any other show, really, isn't it? But the crowd makes it, and they're charging a lot for tickets. By the way, there's a reason why last night was the highest grossing SmackDown ever. For Clash at the Castle in Scotland, like the furthest tickets away are being listed for sale by WWE for like £400 or £500. Yeah, that's a lot of money because they can do it. Dun dun dun. All right, there you go. We are live in Lyon. We're live in Lyon in France. And already, this is what I'm saying. Already you can hear the yeets. This is what I'm saying with Jey Uso. He's on another level at the moment in terms of popularity. In the Audi LC Arena, as I said, only actually opened up in November last year. David Book says £400. What's that in US dollars? I mean, probably what? £400 in dollars has got to be what, like $500 maybe? 450, 475. I mean, it's a lot. A lot. That's for the seats at the top, not ringside at the top. There's AJ Styles arriving. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill with the arrival shots that WWE likes nowadays. And the Women's Tag Team Champions, Damage Control, arriving as well in Lyon. The best arrival shot, I don't know if they'll show it. Well, there's Damian Priest. I don't know if they'll show it, but there's an arrival shot today of Naomi, and it's incredible. She's riding in on her like suitcase. It's incredible. Listen to that. Listen to the yeets when Jey Uso's just shown on the screen. He's got to win. I mean, he has to. He has to win. Look at that. Again, that place is rocking. As we're now just seeing the cold open. Make hot new headlines, according to Jade, and finish some news stories. That is the point, and many people have pointed out that's going to be the interesting thing with Cody Rhodes, isn't it? Is that so? Obviously, the whole thing for him, the whole time he's been in WWE since he's come back, is finished the story. Now that you've finished it, what's next? And what's next? Oh, that was the scene from last night in the dark match. Now that he's finished the story, it seems like what's next for him is The Rock. But it was reported this week that, well, The Rock's not coming back until, I mean, some people think it might be SummerSlam, it might be Saudi in like November or something like that. But others are saying, look, he ain't coming back to WrestleMania. So for a year, there's this kind of like, what do we do with Cody kind of thing. He's not going to drop the belt, probably, unless Cena would do this, where he would maybe have a match a year out from WrestleMania and then a lot would happen to him in that year. Maybe he would drop the belt. Maybe he'd win it back, blah, blah, blah. But you feel like Cody's going to hold on to it for a year. And that's the challenge. It really is. If you're chasing it for a year, you can stay popular. And particularly what really worked for him is when it felt like the big machine was against him because they were going to go with The Rock and Roman Reigns. But when you're the champion, and if some of the stuff isn't good, the crowd will turn. And that's where they got to be really careful. Really, really careful. And it's going to be interesting to see again how they handle all of that. WWE presents Backlash. And there you go. Look at that crowd. You're looking live I suppose the difficulty is going to be, are they saying yeet or are they saying we? This is Backlash. It is loud as hell. And we're seeing Triple H's post from Twitter last night. Excuse me, X. From X. Where it was the environment noise warnings. Look at that crowd. The question is, which match is going to start us off? Well, it's going to be the... Listen to the pop! I'm going to probably be saying that all night, by the way. Listen to the pop. Well, coming up first, it is the Bloodline Tag Team match. We can get that up on the screen. Kevin Owens out first. Look at Kevin Owens is all kind of fired up. Look at KO. Let's get a poll in the chat to see who wins this one. I don't know, I'm shouting. Who leaves victorious? Is it the Bloodline or is it Owens and Orton? There you go. Poll is in the chat. You can get your votes in, your predictions in. Of course, a reminder, after every match, you can get your ratings in, where you can rate it out of... I always forget what the rating system is here. I always forget. I think we do it out of 10, don't we? Or do we do it out of 5? I think we do it out of 10. We're going to do it out of 10 today. And get ready for Randy Orton, by the way, because when Randy Orton did his entrance on SmackDown last night, they were singing his song. They love the Viper. Again, they are all fired up for Kevin Owens. As we await his tag team partner. The cameras are out. Of course, Owens, a native French speaker from Merivale, Quebec, Canada. They're certainly letting him soak it in. They're taking their time. Aren't they? My God. They're just waiting. As they chant Kevin. I think they're just going to keep looping his song. It's like, what are they waiting for? Here we go. Oh, there he is. What a pop. And once again, they're singing Randy Orton's song. Look at Randy come out. And also as well, Orton's not a fan of this song. He's been on record several times going, I don't like it. But he doesn't care. And it's a weird one as well, because you wouldn't think Voices is like a sort of sing-along kind of song. But Leon begged to differ. Look at that. Look, listen. Just absolute listen. I mean, I think, again, this is going to probably happen quite a few times tonight, where I'm just going to be like, just listen. Because, and I'll be lost for words. I think I will, because, again, listen. Unbelievable. Like, usually I'd like to try and do a bit of like a bit of a commentary, but sometimes I think I'm not going to be able to tonight. I'm just going to be listening. And again, this is why WWE does these international events. Michael Cole says, I'm not going to have to provide the soundtrack. He's right. I mean, it's probably going to be the easiest job for an announcer because they're just going to have to be told, just wait out, lay out, don't say anything. Look, listen, he's done the pose and he's got one of the biggest pops of the evening. Incredible. Now that is what's called being over, okay? That's being over, that's being popular. People could only dream of that. Yeah, look at Michael Cole's doing the rock. Get the goosebumps. 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 That's what he always does, isn't he? Always does the goosebumps. Well, there's the French announce team. Bonsoir. Je m'appelle Owen. Wrestle News 3-6. Sank. I mean, they're gonna spend the whole show on entrances alone. And listen to the heat. Here comes Sikoa. Here goes Tama Tonga. Accompanied to the ring by the Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, Tama Tonga, and Solo Sikoa. The question is he the new tribal chief? The MFT, Tama Tonga. If anyone knows what that means, let me know. As Sikoa's showing the thumb, the Samoan spike. Paul Heyman, who maybe looks a little bit reluctant, says he tried to convince him not to take the match. He went to Nicoldis last night. He said, "Take him out the match. Why? It's too dangerous." And the crowd already chanting, "We want Roman." Of course, it's a PLE, which means the Prime logo is on the mat, in the centering. A Solo Sikoa points. Again, it's this question. Is Solo Sikoa the man in charge of the Bloodline? We'll have to wait and see. One thing's for certain, he is flanked by the MFT. Don't know what it means, though. And crowd chanting, "You suck." And also chants of, "We want Roman." Paul Heyman said last night, "I want Roman too." I look at Kevin Owens going face to face with Tama Tonga. And here we go. Well, the bell hasn't even rung just yet. The brawl is underway, of course. What happened last night on SmackDown, the show closed with this brawl. And now it's just a continuation. And Owens and Tama Tonga are going hammer and tong. And Kevin Owens and Tonga are already over the barricade. This is meant to be a normal, regular tag team match, not a false count anywhere or anything like that. And, Randy Orton went to bounce Sikoa's head off the... Oh, now he does. And out come these referees. What are they going to do? Now, Tama Tonga I mean, honestly, this is this is a melee. We've got producers, agents, we've got referees. This is an absolute melee out here. Their security are coming out as well. This is violence. Honestly, there's Petey Williams in there. Is he going to hit a Canadian Destroyer? Oh, what the hell is that? Stunner! And another one! Stunner! Booyah! Owens is just stunning members of security. Well, here's Nick Aldis in his best burgundy blazer. Nick Aldis says, stop it. What's happened? En français. Do whatever you want. Lâchez-vous. Oh my. No disqualification. No disqualification. No count out. It's a street fight. Lâchez-vous. Lâchez-vous. Nick Aldis, he said, well, guess what? Let's make it a street fight. I said it wasn't a street fight. Now it is. The streets of Leon. You don't know what to expect. Because the Bloodline, Owens and Orton are brawling all over the place. And now KO, look at him just teeing off on the face. Oh, and he just a prime bottle to the balls. So this is just broken down into a street fight. We've got Orton and Sikoa on the steps. Kevin Owens with Tama Tonga. And that's a prime sign off the head. The hydration station. And he spits on the prime. Good for you, KO. And Sikoa, just with a right hand to Orton and a headbutt. I mean, this is just bedlam. It really is absolute bedlam. I mean, we got stuff going on all over the place right now. Absolutely all over the place. Oh, Kevin Owens with, was that a chair? I think it was, yeah, it's a chair he's hit Tama Tonga with. And Randy Orton's doing his pose. It's in the middle of the WWE Universe there in Leon. I mean, my God. I mean, some people in the crowd are chanting KO. I mean, it's difficult to keep up with, to be honest. It is loud, though. I mean, if they said, let's start off hot, they really meant it. Crowd are fired up, to say the least. It's difficult to see what's going on. The cameraman can't keep up with it. Kevin Owens, he ran across the arena to attack Solo Sikoa. We've got two cameras. We still can't even really see. Two, three, five. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh, it's so difficult to keep up with what's going on. Okay, now we're out of picture-in-picture now. We're back into... I don't know what they're chanting now, but... this is just madness. Well, Tama Tonga, they're double-teaming Kevin Owens now. I'm not sure where Randy Orton is. Oh, here comes Randy Orton. And now Randy Orton's going after Sikoa once again. And a headbutt to Tama Tonga. And a headbutt Sikoa. Oh, and Orton does this out. You should never, ever, ever headbutt a Samoan. That is one of those unwritten rules. Super kick by Owens to Sikoa. And now Sikoa being sent over the barricade. And Owens, look at him standing on the barricade, drinking it in. It's a frog splash onto Tama Tonga on the floor. Randy, he would never. You'd never. No, he gets down. Yeah, there was no way he was ever going to do it. Tama Tonga bounced off the steel steps. And now look at him just dragging Tama Tonga. Watch out, watch out. Oh. Backdrop on the announce table. And Orton's going to do it again. Oh, Sikoa's just gone into the steel steps. Oh, and another one. I mean, again, it cannot be stressed. This is just all out bedlam at the moment. And Michael Cole says he's got a destroyed monitor, just a destroyed phone, the hydration station. Oh, DDT onto the steel steps by Kevin Owens. Oh, my. Randy Orton's looking beneath the ring. And we know in WWE that means, weapons. Time to take out the trash. We got trash can lids. And the crowd are chanting that they want tables. And what's Randy Orton's? Oh my God! A trash can off the head of Tama Tonga. Look at the dent on that trash can. Chance of VC dub. Oh, Kevin Owens just used that trash can lid like he was Captain America. We got kendo sticks. Oh. And again, kendo stick shots to the back of Solo Sikoa. And I get a little jab to the gut as well. Oh, and another trash can shot right to the head. And Kevin Owens is raising it above his head. I mean, there is carnage. There is carnage at ringside at the moment. I mean, to be honest, the Bloodline are getting pretty dominated here. The only difficult thing might be is how do you follow this? Oh, and a kendo stick across the back again. Oh. Owens is now, he's playing director, as Michael Cole said, saying to the cameraman, did you get a good shot? Wait a minute. Oh my! He's got out the tables, and this might not be good at all for the Bloodline. They've got one each. And the crowd in Lyon is going, wee. I mean, this is a one hell of a start to the PLE. WWE basically said, look, we've got a red hot crowd. Let's start it off hot. Let's start off hot with a brawl, with a street fight. Let's take it to another level. Look at Tama Tonga's back. Oof. And right hands. Oof. Now, Tama Tonga is on the table. Tonga on the table. What's Kevin Owens thinking here? Don't do it, Kevin. Don't do it, Kevin. Oh, my God. A frog splash through the table off the apron. Again, the Bloodline are getting the hell beaten out of them. And there's another table in the ring. There's another table in the squared circle. Randy Orton, he's got Solo Sikoa by his hair. This isn't going to be good. Get ready. Oh, and a thrust shot right to the jaw. Orton's up on the shoulders. He's up on the shoulders. Oh, Samoan drop through a table. That surgically repaired back of Orton takes a beating. Kevin Owens is back in the ring. We're just seeing a replay of this frog splash. Oh. And then this Samoan drop. Oh, Samoan drop through a table sucks as well. It hurts. Stunner. Oh, reversed. And clothesline turned Kevin Owens inside out. Shades of Stan Hansen. Shades of John Bradshaw Layfield. And, I mean, look at Solo's hair, by the way. He's got the full-on, faux hawk going on. And listen to this crowd. Unbelievable. And this is what I mean. You've already got the leg up. You've already got a hot crowd. If you can deliver a good match, then you are, then you are laughing. And now the Bloodline are seemingly back in control a little bit. And look at these right hands and boots. And look at him. He is really all kinds of fired up. And look at these rights and lefts. Like a rabid dog. And honestly, his back is a mess. With those shots from the kendo stick. And now... Oof. Look at Michael Cole. With all of his New Japan references. He's talking about... Michael Cole's going full on New Japan, by the way, on commentary. He's talking about him being a never openweight champion, one of the founding members of Bullet Club, his matches against Evil. I mean, Michael Cole's doing a deep cut. And kendo sticks shots by Solo Sikoa to Kevin Owens. As the crowd chants for Owens. And we're going to get shades of Umaga here, I think. Sikoa. Oh! And that hip attack in the corner just crushing the skull of Kevin Owens. And we're going to get maybe this trash can. Oh, wow. That trash can shot off the head of Kevin Owens. No. Oh, and again. Oh. And Solo's directing traffic. He's saying, get a trash can. If you haven't already, click the like button, by the way. Be sure to subscribe as well whilst you're at it. Oh, a spear. A spear or just a takedown. It's a double leg takedown. And once again, Solo Sikoa with a garbage can right to the back. Oh, and using the bottom of the trash can against the head of Kevin Owens with Solo Sikoa. And now they're planting that trash can in the middle of the ring. What are their plans here? Oof. Randy Orton, we still haven't seen him since he went through the table. A Samoan drop through a table by Solo Sikoa. And Sikoa pointing the wand to the sky. And now what are they going to do? Once again, Tama Tonga's looking for something. Another table. Oh my goodness me. I mean, again, this is living up to the Dave Street Fighter, isn't it? Another table in the ring. The crowd, they're lively, they're loud. And WWE said, right, if we put on a heck of a show, this could be an all-timer. What a start this spin. Oh, Kevin Owens sends Tama Tonga outside the ring. Oh, and Solo Sikoa with a kick to the face of the former Universal Champion. Now what's he just staring into the face? And look at these headbutts. Oof. Crowd once again chanting for Kevin Owens. Solo Sikoa is looking. Oh, reverses. Oh, it's Solo Sikoa through the table. Kevin Owens reverses. And through the table. Oh, and another one. Another lariat. The spirit of Stan Hansen lives. And he's not even dead. And again, the welts on the back of Tama Tonga. Take a look at this. Boom. That's how you break a collarbone. And look at the chairs. Look at these. A stack of steel chairs. A stack of steel chairs being placed into the ring by Tama Tonga. I mean, Heyman, he was saying that, Owens and Orton need to be out of this match out of their own protection. Maybe he was right. Oh, no. Oh, my. He senses him. If you sense something behind you, you're right. And look at Tama Tonga's face. They're facing off. Look at his face. Look at Tama Tonga's face. Like he's nuts. What is it? It's like he's foaming at the mouth. It's got a steel chair. Swings it. Misses. Clothesline. Here we go again. Another clothesline. Is he going to have the clothesline? Clothesline. Ducks it. Power slam. Vintage. Vintage Randy. And he's all fired up. Usually what comes next is this draping DDT, which is where Tama Tonga is. Drapes over that second rope. Bang! And you know what usually comes next? The 3 most dangerous letters in professional wrestling. Crowd are chanting, we. Get ready. RKO! That might be it. That's all she wrote. 1, 2. Oh, they're broken up by Solo Sikoa. Oh. And a headbutt. Now by Sikoa. But that might have been enough to take out Tama Tonga. And once again, they're out on ringside. And Michael Cole doesn't want to lose his cell phone again. Well, he's clearing the announce table. We might be getting someone go through this announce table here. Crowd are chanting Solo sucks. They're saying Solo sucks. I don't think he particularly cares as he headbutts the Apex Predator onto the announce table. What's Solo thinking? Of course, he put Randy Orton through a table earlier on with a Samoan drop. What's he thinking? Maybe a Samoan spike on the announce table? How would that even work? Samoan. Oh! KO on the announce table! It didn't break. That's 2. 2 RKOs. 1 to each member of the Bloodline. 1 to Tama Tonga in the ring. Another on Solo Sikoa on the announce table. Oh my. I can't even see. Now what's Kevin Owens thinking? Kevin Owens is back in the ring. He's standing over a fallen Tama Tonga. Get ready. Oh, steel chair shot to the back. What is he going to do here? Another steel chair shot to the back. Oh, no, this is dangerous. Kevin Owens has a thing where he likes to create structures. Oh, good. No. Kevin Owens, sometimes he likes to build things. And another one. One more for good luck. There you go. Owens has now made a bed of steel chairs. And I don't think it's going to be a comfy snooze for Tama Tonga. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is going to the top, or Tama Tonga manages to escape danger. It would have been catastrophic for him. I think he knew it. Oh, he's going to rocket launcher him off the top rope. Nope, Owens is trying to fight back. Oh, what an uppercut by Tama Tonga. Oh, I can't even breathe. Look at these headbutts by Tonga now as well. No, don't do it. Oh. No. Oh, my God. A fisherman's buster through a bed of chairs. Oh, my God. Tama Tonga's only been in WWE for 5 minutes. That might be it for him. Good Lord. He was going for a superplex. Owens blocked. And I don't know what the French is for holy shit, but I think they're chanting it right now. Cover. Arm draped over. 2. Whoa, what's this? Who the hell is this? Who's that? Who is it? That's Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa. That's Tama Tonga's brother. It's not Jacob Fatu. It's Tama Tonga's brother. Tonga Loa's here. What's going on? Another member of the Bloodline. Heyman doesn't have a clue. Oh. Wow. They can't believe it. A Uranagi. Oh, onto the steel chair. Wow. Tama Tonga's brother and Samoan Spike. Tangaloa has changed the whole game, and that's it. The Bloodline pick up the victory, and the former Camacho is back in WWE. Of course, he used to be Camacho in WWE. He was on SmackDown. He was on NXT. He left. He went to New Japan. He's Tangaloa. He's Tama Tonga's brother, and he is now back in WWE and a member of the Bloodline. Wow. They're saying it's guerrilla warfare and it's destiny. Shall we say guerrillas of destiny? Wow. Look at this. What is going on? Camacho, Tangaloa, whatever you want to call him, the Bloodline is increasing their numbers. People thought it was going to be Jacob Fatu. No, not Jacob Fatu. It's going to be Tama Tonga's brother, Tangaloa. And just for a reminder, he's got more brothers as well. So more are coming. We know more are coming. Hikuleo, he's going to be on his way to WWE too. Hikuleo's coming. Jacob Fatu's coming. Well, this is... I did not see that one coming at all. And there was that Samoan Spike by Solo Sikoa. So it looks like Sikoa truly is going to be the tribal chief. And then we've got Tama Tonga. We've got Tangaloa. And get your star ratings in. Out of 5 or ratings out of 5. However you want to do it. But this is a rogue bloodline. Wow. How would you rate it? I'll rate it out of 5. It don't have to be stars, but you can just rate it out of 5. Look at Paul Heyman. He looks terrified. That is nuts. That was crazy. I'd give that a 4, a strong 4, 4.5. I mean, that was as good as it gets. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Really, really enjoyed that. Let me know your thoughts about it. It's Pelt says 5-star start that. Red Devil says 10 out of 10. Lux Hill said, I'm so bored of the Bloodline angle. They're just adding any Polynesian to it now. It's not like that. It's not like that. There's people say that Tama Tonga, well, he's not blood related to or the Haku's family. They're considered family. That's the reason why he was sitting next to Rikishi at the Hall of Fame. They are considered family. Yeah, and of course, Rikishi and Haku team together. They are legit. There's more of them. That family is big, very, very big, and that was a lot of fun. George says 4. Sama says 4.75. Atom K says 10 out of 10. Gareth says 5. Atom K says 4.99 out of 5. Steffi Jakes showcasing some of the emojis. I did actually make some new emojis, by the way. There's some new emojis, if you are a member. We've got logos of shows. We've got title belts are in there as well. So you can get those in. And also, if you want more emojis, let me know which one, to add as well. Lil Yo-Yo says 4.5. Danson says that was great. Bloom says OG Bloodline versus New Bloodline. Joey says 9 out of 10. Lil Yo-Yo with the it's the LWO, but it says 365. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we've got that. There's the NWO ones as well. I made that too. Anything that I could basically change to 365 I basically did because I realized we were lax when it came to and Kevin Owens is still trying to get back to his feet. It's Kevin Owens and Randy Orton trying to get back to their feet. But they know that they've just absolutely crushed it, by the way. Whoa. I mean, what a start that was. What a start. Tanga joined WWE. To be honest, I think that's just what that needed. Because the Bloodline angle has been feeling a bit stale, and it's like, what happens next? There's a new chapter. So there's a new chapter to it. Danson's got, that's the Big Eagle. The Big Eagle WWE Championship. I'm going to add some more bouts to it as well. Some more classic bouts I'm going to add to it too. And look, Lil Yo-Yo it's not the NWO, it's the 365 World Order. Yeah, I found the font and replaced the NWO with 365. Yeah, so that's we've been big business. 365, 365 Order. I don't think I could make that into a shirt. Probably would get a cease and desist, but we can do it in terms of emojis. And if you can think of any more, emojis that we could use, let me know. Because I see if it's possible. I mean, I'm not the best graphic designer, but I can try. I can try my bit. As we're just seeing, the next match is going to be for the Women's Championship. It's going to be that triple threat. So let me close that poll. If you voted for the Bloodline to win, you were right. You were correct in your prediction. Where are we at? What's coming up next? It's the Women's Championship. Let's get that up on the screen. We can switch that right now, actually. There you go. WWE Women's Championship. In terms of the... before we get that, Darby with the super chat. Appreciate you. Says, happy to be watching with you, Owen. Happy that you're watching with me, Darby. Appreciate the contribution. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the support. And, what a start. What a start. Red hot crowd. Red hot show thus far. And we've only just scratched the surface. Yes. It's Pout says turn the 24/7 championship into the 365 championship instead of it. Maybe I'll change the Speed Championship. Have you seen that? The WWE Speed Championship held by Ricochet. Maybe I've got to change that into it, but we can do that. Let me close that so I can put the new poll in the chat here. Who leaves as WWE Women's Champion? There you go. Is it going to be Bayley, of course, who won the championship at WrestleMania? Is it going to be Naomi, who, of course, was the first challenger until it was broken up by Tiffany Stratton a few weeks ago? There you go. It's in the chat. In the chat, you can get your predictions in right now as to who leaves as WWE Women's Champion. Let me pop that back out so I can get your comments up on the screen. There you go. I'm going with Bayley. I did wonder. I forgot that happens as well. You see what happens when we get super chats as well? When we get super chats, things pop up on the screen and LA Knight screams, yeah. So if you want LA Knight to pop up on the screen and say things, I know that other stuff happens. Other stuff happens with other super chats, but I have forgot what it is. I changed the subscriber gifts. I do that before every pay-per-view. Every premium live event, I always change that. So I think today, if you're a new subscriber, not only will you pop up on the screen, but I think it's either like a Cody Rhodes or a Jey Uso thing. I think that's what we're going with today. But super chats, they never change. So LA Knight, you get a yeah. One is, I think Tony Khan going, I'm serious, I'm not going to take this effing shit, which is quite funny. I can't remember what the other ones are, but there are a few. Well, and let me just check what the time is. It's Tiffy time. Here comes Tiffany Stratton. Of course, when she was last at a PLE, that being Elimination Chamber, she was arguably one of the most popular competitors on the show. It is Tiffy time. There you go. NXT Battleground, of course, heading to Las Vegas. It's going to be at the UFC Apex. I'm looking forward to that. UFC Apex hosting a WWE event. A WWE event in Vegas. I wonder if we're going to get more of those announced today. Of course, they've teased a massive WrestleMania announcement today. And I think the likelihood is that it's going to be heading to Vegas, WrestleMania 41. Which I hope it means that either a Raw or a SmackDown is going to be in the Las Vegas sphere. That's my hope. Is that we're going to get Raw or SmackDown in the sphere. I think it would look incredible. Here's Naomi. Maybe I need to get like a Naomi glow emoji so I could fill that up. Look, listen to the crowd. I told you I'm going to be saying this over and over again. Listen to them. This is nuts. Look at this. They got their phones out. So do I. There you go. I'm joining in. This crowd is red hot. And if you think this entrance is something, just wait till Jey Uso comes out. Because if last night was anything to go by, Jey Uso's thing would be on another level. Lil Yo says, Owen, as Sadiq Khan has won his third term as mayor of London, WrestleMania. Well, Triple H said, let's talk. I mean, I suppose a politician saying something to get elected and not doing it probably wouldn't be completely out of the norm, would it? But, hey, maybe we'll see. If not WrestleMania, maybe a SummerSlam. I know it's going to be in Cleveland. A Survivor Series. I'm not sure how Survivor Series would work here, stadium-wise. Unless it's got a roof, of course. Oh, listen. Look at the crowd. And out next is the women's champion, Bayley, with her new song, which, by the way, is just god-awful. Def Rebel, honestly, I don't know how they have a job. I mean, Def Rebel, their songs are so bad. I mean, so bad. Let's play a theme. They've got their formula. Start, catchphrase or name, and then generic SmackDown versus Raw, create a wrestler entrance number 5. That's what they do. Bayley says, we'll see about it. If it's Tiffy time. I don't think Bayley's going to lose here. And hey, look, it's going to be a tough to follow that opener. Very tough to follow that opener. See if they can, it's not as if the crowd are going to be dead, is it? And the crowd love them some Bayley. Of course, this is our second match of the evening. A triple threat match for the Women's Championship. Osama says, Def Rebel sucks. Bloom says, we need rock and roll back in wrestling. Osama says, WWE should bring back Jim Johnson. It's not even necessarily bring back Jim Johnson. Just have anyone else. Anyone else to do it. As Samantha Irvin does the ring introductions. Oh! First, from Prior Lake, Minnesota. Look at the Challenger gifts. Look at the Challenger graphics as well. Oh, production. Little thing comes up, says Challenger. It's the little things, isn't it? It's the little things. And once again, Challenger. Naomi. She's got the crowd firmly on her side. And from San Jose, California, the women's champion. Bayley. Well, this show is certainly on fire. We're just under an hour in. We only had one match. And it was a barn burner, a street fight. The Bloodline gets bigger as Tangaloa makes his WWE return. Well, Tangaloa makes his debut. Camacho makes his return. And the WWE Women's Championship is on the line. And listen to the crowd singing for Bayley. This is why you do international shows. Like I said, no disrespect, because I mentioned Dayton, Ohio twice, but if this match was in Dayton, Ohio, or if it was in wherever, it'd be a good show, but you'd go, wow, is it this? Well, they're chanting for Tiffany Stratton, saying it's Tiffy time. If you think it is Tiffy time, put the watches in the chat. Put the time emojis in the chat. Got some arm drags. Oh, Tiffany went for one, blocked by Naomi. Irish whip, splits. Oh, look at that. Of course, Tiffany Stratton was a member of the US gymnastics team. And once again, they're going with Tiffy time chance. Oh, roll up. Oof. Another one. Oh, broke it up. Oh, crucifix. Rolled up again. Oh. And once again, this crowd are saying, well, I don't know what it is. I hope they explain it. It's something that the French announcer says, apparently. What was this? Oh, Naomi just forgot to kick out there. That was weird. Oh, a roll up again. Oh, Bayley gets out. And again, oh, gets up. Tiffany, oh, she's covering both of them. They both kick out. This crowd is just insane. This crowd is nuts. Look at them. Oh, my word. The thing is as well now, like, you've got to go back when Raw's on Monday. It's like, it's still going to be nowhere near, is it? Oh, reverse elbow. But then this is why you have to get the premium live events where you have to watch. Clothesline. Oh, look at this, a knee slide. Oh, and a kick to the gut by Naomi. Drop kick by Naomi. Naomi didn't look too happy that she had to drop kick her friend there. And what's Tiffany Stratton going to go for here? Handspring. Oh, beautiful handspring elbow. Oh, Bayley just completely cuts her off there. Wow. Sunset flip, perhaps? No. Naomi. Oh, wow. Double stomp right to the face. Oh, get another one. Tiffany Stratton with a couple of drop kicks right to the face. Bayley kicks out. And another... Oh, Naomi kicks out too. Oh. Oof. Whipped across the ring. Oh, reverse elbow by Tiffany Stratton. And once again, the crowd chanting for Tiffy time. Oof, and another reverse elbow. Crowd singing for Bayley once more. Because, of course, they love Bayley. And how can you not? Oh, punch to the gut. Off the ropes. Oh, what a clothesline by Tiffany Stratton. Oh, kicks out. Sing it again. I mean, you almost have to say to him, don't do lots of pinfalls. You'd have to say, don't do lots of pinfalls. Because every time you do a 2, or you'd say kick out at 1. Kick out at 1, because if you kick out at 2, it's going to be nuts. There's a crowd chants for Bayley. No disqualifications and countouts in the triple threat rules, of course. Oof. A right hand. Oh. Knee to the gut by Stratton. Bayley. Oh, manages to float over. Roll up. Oh. Here we go again. Oh. Come 2. That's all they do. They constantly keep doing it. Oh. They love doing that. Now she's saying it's Tiffy time again. Another hamstring. Caught this time. Caught. No, hesitated. Oh, lands on her feet. Oh, this is crazy. Alabama slam. Bang. 2. Oh. And now Naomi, she ran out of time there. Red Devils 99 says, what are they chanting? Again, I don't know exactly, but it's something to do with the French announcer. It's Pelt says you can't say phenomenal either. If you say phenomenal, they'll start singing. It's true. Oh, wow. Naomi just takes Tiffany Stratton out of the ring. Chris, it's something to do with apparently the French announcers. One of them, when it's 2, he has like a catchphrase that he says, and it's his catchphrase, I think. Once again, Tiffy time. Oh my goodness, handspring elbow into Naomi, who's dumped into the timekeeping area. Once again, she's saying it's Tiffy time. Oh, Tope Suicida. Let's see if I can double check that. So I was reading that earlier on today because I, like you, was like, what are they saying? Chant after 2. Chance after... Oh, Naomi's on the barricade. Oh, blockbuster. That was a nasty landing. Oof. Oh, kick to the face. As they're chanting, this is awesome. And what's Naomi going? Oof. Naomi, split-legged moonsault. Beautiful split leg. 2. Oh. Now I know what they're saying. They're chanting Simplement 2. Or Simplement 2. Which means only 2. So it's his catchphrase. So they're going 1, 2, only 2. But it's the catchphrase is Simplement 2. So only 2. And then they start chanting, Simplement 2. I don't know what they're chanting now. And Naomi and Bayley, they're up on the top rope. Oh, Stratton just pulls Naomi off the second rope. Now what's Tiffany Stratton going for? Oof. We're going to go with a Tower of Doom. And maybe a powerbomb. Oh, powerbomb. Oh, kicks out at 2. Now it's got a submission. Stratton trying to get out of trouble. Oh, Bayley with an elbow drop. Lands on Naomi. Cover. 2. Oh, Simplement deux. Another one. Oh, kicks out. And once again, the Simplement deux chance. I wonder if that will become a thing. Oh, what's this? Oh, sunset flip into the corner. Another one. Oh, rolls up. She's going to do it. Oh, nearly. Ah, Bayley to belly. That's going to be it. Bayley to belly. 2. Oh, she kicks out. Simplement deux. So they get the Bayley to belly. Didn't get all of it, as they say. Didn't get all of it. But what a crowd this evening so far. Incredible. Incroyable. As the crowd chants, this is awesome. Bayley's just hung up on that middle turnbuckle. And now Bayley on the shoulders of Tiffany Stratton, rolling senton. Oh, I think she was going to go for the prettiest moonsault ever, and then Naomi drags her out of the ring. Oof. And Stratton just kicks Naomi into the barricade. Oh no. Alabama. Oh no. Counters again. No, reverse. No, reverse again. No. Oh. Alabama slam by Tiffany Stratton to Naomi onto the announce table. Just going to try and do it again. Try to do it to Bayley. On the French announce table, maybe. Oh. Spine first onto the table. Stratton's going to throw Naomi into the ring. And she's put Bayley in. Maybe now she's gonna go for it. She's gonna go for it. Prettiest moonsault ever. Oh no, she rolls through. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a 3D. Looked like a 3D. A 1D or a 3D, whatever you want to call it. Of course, Naomi familiar with her husband being Jey Uso. As the crowd chants, this is awesome. And I said it'd be difficult to follow the Bloodline match, and they've done a pretty good job of doing it. Naomi and Bayley now facing off. Look at these forearms. Oof. Oh, step up enziguri by Naomi. I'm going to go for Oklahoma roll. Oh. 1, 2. Oh, she won it. She got it. Bayley got it. She got her. Out of nowhere. Oh, wow. Naomi went for a Oklahoma roll and Bayley just reversed it and the pinfall came out of nowhere. Nobody saw that coming. But Bayley wins. So Bayley retains. Get your star ratings in. Out of nowhere, Bayley retains, as many maybe did expect. Look at Bayley. She goes, woof. I'm just seeing the replay of a pair of Alabama slams onto both announce tables. And we can see that she went for the prettiest moonsault ever, rolled through. By the way, the athleticism to do that is just insane. And you can see the finish here. She goes for the Oklahoma roll and she just uses the leverage and she's trapped. And Bayley gets the win. Danton says 4.25. Adam K says 4.35. I'd probably give it, and look at Naomi, she hugs Bayley. As Bayley holds up her championship, Naomi raises her arm. I'd probably give it a 3.75 maybe. But I didn't mind the finish. I didn't mind the finish at all. I think sometimes having a finish that comes out of nowhere isn't a bad thing. Isn't a bad thing at all. It was very well done. So that's match 2 down. We're currently at 17,602 subscribers. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe while you're at it. Click the like button too. As we're just seeing a highlight of the night is what we're seeing. We're just seeing the RKO when Randy Orton hit the RKO on Solo Sikoa. Look at that. Oh, that RKO by Randy Orton. And that bump there by Tonga, that was crazy too. And then it looked like they'd got the victory, and there was Tanga Loa. Yes. A new member of the Bloodline. And then we saw that Uranagi and the Samoan spike by Solo Sikoa. Oof, was rough. Was definitely rough. And the Bloodline get their win. It was a heck of a match as well. It was an unbelievable match. Whoa! Main event Jey. Who's this? Oh! Solo Sikoa. Flanked by the new members of the Bloodline. And look at Jey Uso having a bit of a stare off with them. And Paul Heyman just shakes his head. Look at Paul Heyman. He doesn't look like he knows what's going on. He looks like he's a bit confused by it all. Well, apparently that match is next. The World Heavyweight Championship title match. Yes, this is what I'm very much looking forward to because, well, for a couple of reasons. I mean, obviously, one being that Jey Uso had his match against Jimmy at WrestleMania, and it wasn't very good. If anything, it's actually one of the worst matches of the weekend. It really didn't live up to people's expectations at all, did it? But I don't know. There is just something in me that just sort of goes, could he win? I mean, I know Damian Priest has just won the championship, and they wouldn't end the title reign that quickly. But he is very popular, Jey Uso, very popular. A lot of people really into his stuff. They like his entrance. I don't know. Or maybe it's just foreshadowing of a new Bloodline civil war. You've got Solo Sikoa. You've got Tama Tonga. You've now got his brother Tanga Loa. We know Jacob Fatu's on the way as well. And possibly you have Roman Reigns. You have the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. I'm not sure who the other people then would be. We'll have to see. Maybe Jacob Fatu isn't a part of the new Bloodline. Maybe he aligns himself with Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. Maybe that's what they do. I think it's unlikely. I think Jacob Fatu is going to be another part of it. But it does look like, doesn't it, that the Bloodline saga, it's not ending anytime soon. There's a new chapter. And we've only just begun. And, of course, Heyman did say on SmackDown last night, didn't he? He said, I haven't spoken to Roman Reigns. I haven't spoken to Roman Reigns since WrestleMania. And that whole thing about Roman Reigns, he was pulled from the draft, or he withdrew himself from the draft. Turns out that was Paul Heyman that did that. It wasn't Roman Reigns, because he hasn't spoken to him. He doesn't know. Let's put a poll in the chat. Who leaves as World Heavyweight Champion? Is it Damian Priest the champion? Or is it main event Jey Uso? There you go. Poll is in the chat, so you can get your predictions in for that one as to who you think is going to leave as the champion. But certainly they've got plans of people to come in, haven't they? Well, actually, let's think here then. Maybe that's why the Jacob Fatu thing changed. Because again, Jacob Fatu, it looked like he was planned to debut on SmackDown on the draft, and then suddenly he wasn't. And everyone said, oh, that's weird. Why was he pulled from it? What changed? Maybe what changed is they went, we've got Tangaloa. We didn't think we could get him until later on. Because there's been so much confusion about the contracts of Tangaloa and Hikuleo and all that. So maybe they found out, actually, we can get him. And if we can get him, then maybe it becomes the new bloodline is Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tangaloa, and Hikuleo when he comes in. That's 4. And then the other 4, you've got Roman Reigns, you've got Jimmy Uso, you've got Jey Uso, and you've got Jacob Fatu. Maybe that's what they do. Maybe that's the 4-on-4. And maybe that goes all the way to War Games. I mean, that seems pretty War Games-ish to me, doesn't it? Bloodline Civil War. You've got the new bloodline versus, I guess, the sort of OG bloodline. And they go from there. Maybe that's what they do. That to me actually sounds like that makes quite a bit of sense. Well, here we go. Get ready for this entrance. Here comes main event Jey Uso. Listen, look at that crowd. There he is. They don't even know he's there. They didn't even know he's behind him. They didn't even know he's there. People are looking towards the entrance. They didn't even know he's there. And he's going through the crowd. Looking at that, the arena is shaking. Wow. Unbelievable. Look at that. What a scene. That is insane. And this is what I'm saying. When he makes entrances like this and he sells merchandise, how does it not make WWE think, maybe we make that change. Maybe we switch the belt. And look, Judgment Day is struggling at the moment. Rhea Ripley injured. Dominic Mysterio injured. I mean, he hasn't even done the main bit when he's going to the top rope. He's going to do it now. That visual is insane. Look at it. That arena is bouncing. Look at everyone. Oh my God. That is absolutely insane. Look at every single person in that arena has their phones out and is going up and down. That's why, how do you not put the title on this guy? How could you not? He's literally got the arena moving. The arena is shaking because of him raising his hands up and down. It's insane. Oh, my word. How even if it's not the plan right now, Triple H, call an audible. We got to switch the belt. We got to do it. We've got to switch the title. Wow. Incredible. There we go, Death Rebel one. All rise. Of course. Of course, you've got it. Wouldn't be a Death Rebel song without it starting off with a catchphrase. There comes Damian Priest, the World Heavyweight Champion. In his first defense of the World Heavyweight Championship. And we still do have some augmented reality graphics. Of course, he was just the second person in WWE history to cash in his Money in the Bank contract at WrestleMania. I'm telling you, call an audible. Put the belt on Jey. You got to. How can you not? As Damian Priest holds up his World Heavyweight Championship. This the third match of the evening for the World Heavyweight Championship. We first had the street fight, tag team street fight, with the Bloodline defeating Kevin Owens and Randy Orton, thanks to the WWE return of Tonga, formerly known as Camacho. Bayley has retained the Women's Championship, and now we're on to the World Heavyweight Championship match. Damian Priest defending against main event Jey Uso. Danzan says that place would explode if Jey won the championship. It really would. Like, imagine if Jey wins, that would be on another level. Here's the challenger. Main event Jey Uso. They've got the 8K cameras in the ring as well. It's incredible how he's just become like just a main event level superstar. Single star. It's a really impressive transition from a tag team. He's kind of like, he's got sort of the Jeff Hardy vibe, doesn't he? El Campeon, Damian Priest. Will we get a new World Heavyweight Champion? That is the question. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Now let's see what happens. The bell rings. We are underway. Main event Jey Uso versus Damian Priest. Crowd are chanting yeet. Yeet. What's happening now? Look at the crowd control this guy has. How does that mean? How do you not just go like, yeah, I think maybe we should oh, Damian Priest has had enough. Now, right hands. Every time he's doing anything, they're saying yeet. Every time they're going yeet. Yeet. Oh, man. Oh, Damian Priest over the top rope. Get ready, gonna go for a suicide dive. And Damian Priest gets out of the way. If you haven't already, click the like button, by the way, guys. See if we get to 40 likes. Oof. Caught. Uh-oh. Oh. And Jey Uso goes into the barricade. And Damian Priest now in control. Oh, right hand. As the crowd chants for Uso. I like how they have the championships now at ringside. They have them positioned on a podium instead of being held at a timekeeper's area. They're positioned. Oof. Oh, wow. What a right hand by Damian Priest. Sends Jey Uso right down to the floor. Ouch. Oh, my gosh. Damian Priest. Oh, a big reverse elbow splash in the corner. Oh, and it just punched to the throat, it looked like. And now Damian Priest going, nope, I'm not doing any of the yeet. Simplement. I tell you not, if that catches on in the United States, it would be unbelievable, wouldn't it? It would. Oh. Simplement. And now a knee in the back. Pulling the shoulder blades back. A very painful submission hold. He tried to lock in a version of a cravat. Oh! Completely just rings the bell of Jey Uso. And Damian Priest just looks pissed off. Damian Priest just looks like he's pissed off with people chanting. I mean, it's classic, heel versus babyface stuff here. You've got the big, powerful heel working over the babyface. If you're a babyface, what's the psychology? Just sell. Just sell. Take moves. Just sell. Take bumps. Be sympathetic. And then do a comeback. There you go. Back suplex. If you're over to the level that Jey Uso is over, like I say, just take moves, bump and feed, sell. When it's time to do a comeback, you do your comeback. There will be a big moment where you hit a big move. See if you can get them to bite on a near fall. If you can, you've done what you need to do. The psychology is simple. Oh, right hand. Another yeet. A third. A fourth. Maybe he's going to go with the fifth. Shades of the Rock. Oh! Reversed. Floats over. Gonna go for a super kick right to the gut. Oh, and a bit of an uppercut. Oof. Oh, and a step up enziguri. Now what's Jey Uso thinking? Crowd once again chanting yeet. Listen to this crowd. Oh, he charged in the corner. Priest floats him over. Step up enziguri again. Jay's going to go back to the top rope. Oh, crossbody. Oh, and Damian Priest kicks out too. Simplement. Hassan says, I did enjoy my birthday and it was good yesterday. Well, happy birthday for yesterday, Hassan. Of course, Jey Uso never had a singles championship. Before this, Damian Priest had been a United States champion. Jey, suicide dive, sends Damian Priest into the barricade. And now what happens? Of course, this is the third of 5 matches. The crowd continues to chant for Uso. Now what's happening now? We're getting some boos. Oh, JD McDonough. Right to the groin. Oh, and a spear by Damian Priest. 1, 2. Oh, he kicks out. Simplement deux. Damian Priest doesn't look happy that JD McDonough's out here. He says, why are you out here? Look at this. Trouble in paradise. He says, I don't need your help. Use your big ass head, he said. Super kick right to the head of JD McDonough. And another one. Here we go. He's going to the top. Is he going to hit it? Splash! Is this going to be it? Is this going to be it? Is this going to be it? 1, 2. Oh, Simplement deux. Look at that splash. Simplement deux. Now what happens? It made you think maybe, just maybe, as the crowd continues to chant for Uso. Now what? Oh, right hands. Yeet. Again. Yeet. Oh! Oh, wow. What a uppercut thrust. Oh, and a stiff forearm by Damian Priest. Another one. Oof. He's... Yeet. No yeet. Yeet. No yeet. No yeet. No yeet. No yeet. No yeet. Maybe it is no yeet. Maybe it's no yeet. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, yeet. Oh. No yeet. Is what it was. Super yeet. Oh. No yeet. Oh, the step up enziguri. Oh, wow. Look at that. A step up pump kick by Damian Priest. And look at these two. Eye to eye. And we've got a rumble in Lyon. This building is shaking. Show of respect for both. I went for that super kick. It was blocked. Priest. Maybe he's going to go for Razor's Edge. Razor's Edge. Shades of WWE Hall of Fame with the late Razor Ramon Scott Hall. That'll be it. Oh, and he kicks out. Look at this. A Razor's Edge. Of course, Scott Hall, a big influence on Damian Priest. And Priest pulling down the straps. Shows a Kurt Angle. I think he's maybe going to go with go for South of Heaven. South of Heaven, the same move that won him the World Heavyweight Championship in the first place. This is going to be it. By the throat. South of Heaven. No. Floats over. Ducks under. And a spear. This is going to be it. 1, 2. Oh, Simplement deux. Jey Uso looks like he can't believe it. Now what? Look at this big spear. Sends Priest down. And somehow able to kick out. As the crowd continues to chant for Jey Uso. Uso going to climb to the top rope again. Now what? Uh-oh, here's Finn Balor. It's Finn Balor of the Judgment Day and a super kick to Finn. Now what's he going for? Oh, and a big clothesline just turns Jey Uso inside out. I didn't know if Priest realizes again. Here we go. South of heaven. Oh, south of heaven. That's all she wrote. Game over. 1, 2. Oh, Sampler Mondo. He kicked out. And maybe, and just maybe has the audible been called. Look, that arena is shaking. Because he just kicked out his finish. There's been JD McDonough. There's been Finn Balor. There's been a South of Heaven chokeslam. And it's still not been enough. The crowd chant, "This is awesome." They're saying this is awesome. Damian Priest cuts a frustrated figure. Now what? He says, gets up. Oh, wow, look at that spinning kick. He says, rise, get up, get up. Damian Priest telling Jey Uso to get up. Oh, and another one. Oh, vicious kicks. He says, rise one more time, bitch. Now what? They're chanting yeet again. Another. Oh, super kick by Jey. Another one. Another. The champion's still on his feet. Falls into the corner. Now what? Oh, another big kick in the corner. Hits the ropes. Another spear! Is this going to be the moment? Is this going to be the moment? He's going to go to the top rope. Splash! Uso splash! It's going to be it! 1, 2. Oh, wait a minute. JD McDonough just put Damian Priest's foot on the bottom rope. That son of a bitch. Somebody's got to do something. I mean...
That son of a bitch!
You're right.
Does he have no conscience? Does he have no heart? Do you have no soul, you son of a bitch?
The crowd are chanting asshole. I tell you what he needs to do.
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
The crowd are chanting F you, JD. They're saying fuck you, JD. Oh, suicide dive. There goes JD McDonough. Oh, God, he hit his head hard on the floor. There's Finn. Oh, spear. Now Jey Uso's going to the top rope. Oh, and Damian Priest just hangs Jey Uso up on the top rope. Oh, we're going to get something crazy. We're going to get something crazy. South of heaven from the top rope. That is all she wrote. 3. And Damian Priest retains. And you can hear a pin drop. People are pissed. Damian Priest retains. I mean, it was kind of expected, wasn't it? But like I said, I just felt like it was just now was the time. Now I just felt like it was the time. Just sometimes when there's the moment, sometimes it's not at the best time. Sometimes you can't plan out those long title reigns. But I mean, you could literally hear the air go out of that crowd. And look, what the hell is this? They're attacking Jey Uso and Damian Priest saying no. You're saying it's done. What the hell is this? And Damian Priest, look at it. He's got his hand on the jaw of Finn Balor. Wow. He said he doesn't want people to get involved in his matches, but he needed them tonight. I get that he's just won the championship. I don't get me wrong. I understand. But sometimes when you see the crowd, when you feel the crowd, when you know what they want, sometimes you have to give it to them. And it's not like, you know, with Cody Rhodes championship where it's locked in. You know, we can't switch the belt because Cody's just won it. It was just like, But Damian Priest gets the win and retains the championship. Oh, that was something, wasn't it? It really was. What was that? There was Did you see it? There was a little flash, wasn't there? I was focusing on something else. I'll see if I can. I missed it. I'm sure someone will find it. I'm sure someone will find it on there. Hopefully someone will anyway. See if they can get it after Uncle Howdy. Someone will do it for me. That's fine. I don't have to do it myself. But yeah, it was another. I'm sure it's another Uncle Howdy tease. We're waiting for a date. That's what we're looking for. We're waiting for an official date. Let's see if someone's got it online. Yesterday I did it when we were doing the SmackDown watch long, but it's tough to do because it's so quick. Like it's really quick. See if we can get QR code. Oh, we've got Philip Cheroux in the ring. There you go. There's the QR code. What did he say? What did he say? Vive la France. It's the largest gate of any arena show in WWE history. Wow, my goodness. Largest gate of, I mean, again, that is no joke. That is crazy. Unbelievable. See if I can figure out this. I'm going to see if I can see what this QR code is. There you go. Put that there. Like this. There's some advert on at the moment. Then you have to scan it. And then do this. All right. I'm going to a website. And we shall see via this website, indeed, what we're getting. It looks like it's a video. What does it say? What?
Missing. He rejoiced when he found it. But what happened when my precious sheep went missing? None of you cared. Their families didn't care. Their friends didn't care. You let the darkness take them. Left them shackled in hell all alone. But I set them free. They are my family now. And we will do anything to protect our family. I can't wait for you to see what they've become. It's beautiful.
Oh. Oh, is this the same one?
You think you're so close to finding him, but you don't even know what you're looking for. He's not what you think. He just wants to help. That's all he's ever wanted. He opens up his arms and makes you feel like you matter. Like you belong. He doesn't change you. He reminds you. He wants to know, why did you forget about them? He says he opened the door, and the time of secrets has come to an end.
Wow. That sounded very Alexa Bliss-ish, didn't it? That sounded, that sounded exactly like Alexa Bliss. Not gonna lie. Sounded very like Alexa Bliss. That. The second part of it, I'm not sure what that is. That sounds like a voice type thing. It sounds like a voice type thing. But that part is definitely Alexa Bliss. Definitely Alexa Bliss. But the second part, I'm not sure what that is. But that's what happens when you scan the code. So now you know. But let's put this in. Who leaves as Women's Tag Team Champions? The Kabuki Warriors. Or is it going to be Belair and Cargill? There you go. Poll is in the chat for that one. Ed says that's Bliss's voice 1000%. Andy says Alexa Bliss. Yeah, it does. The voice sounds like Alexa Bliss, but the other one is like a typed out thing. It sounds like a. But here's Bianca Belair. But it certainly is evidence that it certainly is evidence that that he's not coming back alone, is he, Uncle Howdy? He's definitely coming back with a faction of some sort. Of course, this is the penultimate match of the evening. Look at that guy dancing. Look at the Kabuki Warriors. The Kabuki Warriors are dancing as well. They seem to be enjoying it. And here's Jade Cargill, one of the best entrances. A storm is coming. Look at this entrance. Could Jade Cargill be about to win her first championship in WWE? She says, listen to these people, they love me. They definitely do. And after just making her WWE in-ring debut back at the Women's Royal Rumble in January, just a few months later, she could already be holding a championship. And there she is, the storm that has arrived in WWE. And to be honest, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill is one heck of a team, isn't it? Absolutely one heck of a team. Ed says, Rowan, Bliss, Howdy, and let the first feud be Braun. Well, it's going to be interesting to see again if Braun's involved or he's not involved. I was surprised to see him come back because I thought he was going to be involved in the in the faction. But maybe you're right. Maybe he's going to be involved in the storyline instead as the feud. Jade Cargill's first title match in WWE. Is this her third televised match? Third televised match for Jade Cargill, and she's going to be competing for the Women's Tag Team Championship. If you haven't already, click the like button. Be sure to subscribe as well, bottom right hand corner. You know what to do. As the crowd chants EST for Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. And it's going to be Bianca and Asuka starting things off. As the crowd chant, let's go Bianca, who I think is on the road for a heel turn in the future. Oh, kick to the gut by Asuka. Oh, and a shoulder tackle by Bianca Belair to Asuka. Now she's going to hit the ropes, floats over. Oh, look at that, handspring. Asuka trying not to get distracted. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Pinning combination by Asuka. Sample Monde. Oh, now going to go for an octopus, seemingly. Yeah. Octopus submission. Look at that. And look at her shoulder. Oh. Shoulder's being popped out of the joint. Nasty. Oof. Now is Asuka going to tag in Kairi? No. Oh, goes for a kick. Misses. Oh, Bianca went for one. Oh. That was a drop toe hold. And Bianca with a forearm to Kairi. Oh, drops the knee. Now got to go for a vertical suplex. Bless me. And now Jade Cargill tagged in. In comes Jade Cargill. The Storm has arrived, and in comes Kairi Sane as well. Of course, Kairi Sane, a former NXT Women's Champion. Oh, look at that. It went for a waistlock, and then she just threw her. Oh, floats over. Oh, and a kick right to the back. Oh, and a right hand by Kairi Sane. Goes for it again. Just caught by Jade Cargill. Caught with ease. Oh, and just it turns it into a backbreaker. And again, another one. Oh. And Jade tags Bianca back in. Bianca jumps over the top rope. Hits the rope. Oh, floats over. Oh. And look at the pose. The double bicep pose by both. One thing's for certain, I mean, this show, it's had a really good flow to it, hasn't it? It hasn't felt like it's been too slow or anything like that. It's had a good pace to it. Look at the power by Cargill and Belair. Just drops Kairi Sane. Look at her. Man, that was rough. Irish whip sends Kairi Sane into the corner. Oh. Shoulder to the midsection. And here we go. These right hands. What's this? And look, Kairi Sane, she's got the braid of Bianca. Oh, look at that moonsault. Oh, and a drop kick. One-legged drop kick by Bianca Belair to Kairi Sane as well. And Bianca went for a plancha over the top rope. Landed on her knee. Oh, wow. Look at that. Cross body off the top rope by Kairi Sane to Bianca Belair. Take a look at this. Just flies, as Booker T would say, with the greatest of ease. And now the Kabuki Warriors are seemingly in control. And now the right hands by Kairi Sane to Bianca. In comes Asuka. Now he's got to go for a suplex, perhaps. No. Oof. These forearms. Oof. Oh, and again. Sliding one. Oh. Cover. Oh, and kicks out. Looking at the referee, looks like the referee might have hurt himself, by the way. Referee's moving around a bit gingerly. What was that? Was it an earring that just dropped off Bianca Belair as well? It might have been. And look at that, strikes by Asuka. Asuka is in control. Oof. Bianca Belair thrown into the corner. Hip attack by Asuka. And what's Kairi Sane going to go for here? Going to go off. Sliding like forearm right into the chest of Bianca Belair. And now off. Went for a forearm. Trying to stacks up Bianca. And kicks out. Simplement deux once again. Look at this forearm. Oof. Now Asuka's got to go to the top rope. Oh, went for a crossbody, but Bianca Belair managed to move out the way. Now what happens? Oof. Jawbreaker. 2. No. Oh, kick to the gut. Now Asuka's going to go for perhaps what? A Shining Wizard maybe? Oh. Below of a suplex. Now in comes Kairi. Kairi's trying to... Look at Kairi, look at that. Just leapfrogs. Manages to use, actually, Bianca Belair as like a platform. And now what happens? Kairi whipped across the ring. Now here comes Asuka. Kairi's all fired up. Look at this. Oh, Shining Wizard and a forearm. Cover. Oh, kicks out too. Simplement deux. Simplement deux. Now what she's going for. Bless me again. Oh, you know when you can feel a sneeze coming? You go, oh, I know. You go, I know I'm going to sneeze in a minute. You can feel it. Oh, look at this. She's going to get Asuka up on her shoulders. Oh, kick. Kairi saying it is legal. Get ready. Oh, rolls through. Belair just offers up the braid. you can see definitely offered up. By the way, Bianca Belair takes a lot of the offers, isn't he? They're very conscious that Jade Cargill could get exposed. Oh, what a clothesline by Bianca Belair. And there we go. Jade Cargill. Ah, crossbody. Look, springboard crossbody to both. Oh, took down Kairi. Oh, pump kick. Cargill said, let's go. And the crowd and Leon are all kinds of fired up. A splash in the corner. And a splash in another corner. Another splash. Sends Asuka out of the ring. She's going to go for a choke slam. Oh, it slams her down. Cover. Oh, simplement deux. Look at the springboard crossbody by Jade Cargill. And now it's Cargill and Kairi. Uh-oh. Military press. Oh, it just slams her down. She was going for the military press. She's getting the crowd fired up again. Keeps saying, let's go. Oh, kick by Kairi. Oh, went for the pump kick. Oh, spinning back fist. Another one. Oh, kick to the gut. Oof. Oh, those spinning back fists are no joke. Oh, what was that? You're not legal. What the hell is this? What the fuck is going on? You're not legal. What a mess. I think Cargill kind of screwed it up. And then Kairi went for a pin. She's not legal. But then why is she still in the ring? If she's not legal, what's going on? But she wasn't legal anyway. What? She botched the move, went for the pin, and the ref was like, no, you're not legal. Then they carried on with the spot, and then Asuka tagged in even though she was legal. What a mess. As Red Devils 99 says, yeah, why the tag if Asuka was legal? It looks like they've got, like, very lost. And now Kairi's back in, even though I don't know. I don't know. Spinebuster. The ref's like talking to people. It looks like he's cover. What is going on? What is going on? And now a pair of. This has turned into a complete cluster. A complete cluster. It was going well, and then it's just really devolved really quickly into a complete mess. And here we go. Belair and Cargill slam them down. This has got very, very messy. They're all down in the ring. Either someone's hurt or someone's got lost or something like this. Like it was going so well and then it's just completely fallen apart. I'm not sure what is happening. And now Jade's got both of the Kabuki Warriors by the throat. And now Bianca Belair. Oh, God. Oh, DDT. Oh, look at that. Wheelbarrow. I don't know what is going on. This is... Oh, and kicks out. I mean, it's really just gone into a lot of different directions with this. I mean, I don't know. It has just turned into a complete mess. Man, I don't recall the last time I've seen a match completely fall apart the way this has. Spinebuster. Oh, hits her shoulder into the post. Now Asuka. Kairi Sane on the top rope. Insane elbow. Is this going to be it? And Jade Cargill breaks it up. I mean, they've got to just try and recover as best as they can and find their groove. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if we find out afterwards that someone was like hurt or concussed or they got lost or something like that. Because it was going fine and then it just fell apart. That's better. Oh, brilliant. There you go. That's a finish. There you go. What a power. Jaded. That's better by Jade Cargill. And then comes Bianca Belair. She's got her up on her shoulders. Get ready for the KOD. KOD. Cover. 1, 2, 3. There we go. They won. Jeez, referee. Even the referee's count was bad. Oh. They win the Women's Tag Team Championships. Well, they win the Women's Tag Team Championships. I mean, the finish by Jade Cargill was absolutely brilliant. She caught her. I managed to transition her down. That was better. But, yeah, it turned into a bit of a mess. Get your star ratings in out of 5. I'd maybe give it a 2.5, maybe. Like, it was fine, and then it just turned into a complete mess. The finish was good. But it just completely fell apart for a second there. See, this is impressive by what Jade does. She switches her around into an electric chair, catches her, chicken wing into the Jaded. Now that's a finish. That is a finish. And then the KOD. But there was a period of like 3 or 4 minutes where it just turned into a complete cluster. But we've got new women's tag team champions. And, I mean, it'll be interesting to know, again, it'll be interesting to know what happens with it. It'll be interesting to know if it's like, you know, like I said, Jade was just green, or Kairi got lost, someone got hurt. Because it just kind of, it went into a few different directions. But we have new women's tag team champions, certainly, as they're showing it ad there. Danton says 2.05. George says refs had a shocker. Andy Knight says 2.5. Gareth says a mess but the right outcome. Wajid, big up Wajid, says Jade has star potential, but it still feels like she needs to work in the ring. It's the argument of her spending time in NXT does feel more and more like maybe that's where they should have gone, you know. But Danton says I think that's on Kairi and Jade. Yeah, I think it's a case of Kairi got lost and she messed something up. And because Jade is so green, when someone gets lost, then she starts to mess stuff up as well. And it just completely, you know, it's like a deck of cards. It then starts to go like that. That's what it felt like as well. One person gets lost and the most inexperienced person then doesn't know what to do because they're lost, because they're not sure, because they can't improvise. They just have to follow what the script is. That's what it kind of felt like, I think, maybe. The Backlash press conference is going to be taking place after this. If you haven't already, click the like button. Be sure to subscribe as well whilst you're at it. And our main event's going to be coming up next, of course. And they're also talking about this WrestleMania announcement that's going to be coming. What's this? Oh, of course, they're saying that on Raw Monday, we're going to get the return of the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. My only hope with it, with this the King of the Ring tournament, because I like the King of the Ring. I used to love it when they had the King of the Ring pay-per-view and all that. But what I don't want is for them to do what was the Vince McMahon staple, which is if you win the King of the Ring, you then become King whatever. So you become King Corbin, or you become King Sheamus, and then suddenly you wear the crown and you wear all the stuff around and all that. I just think that's outdated. I think you don't need to do that. You don't need to become Queen like they did before, Queen Zelina Vega or whatever. Or you don't need to become King Sheamus or King Barrett. They did it all the time with these people. They did King Barrett, King Sheamus, King Corbin. That gimmick sucks. Don't need to do that. What you can do is win the King of the Ring, have it as an achievement. The only person realistically been able to pull it off is King Booker. He's the only one that's been able to pull off winning the King of the Ring and then becoming King whatever. But apart from that, not many people have been able to pull it off because it's an outdated gimmick. I would also love for the winner of the tournaments to get title shots at SummerSlam like they did in 2002. Don't know if they will. Oh, they're just saying that Zoe Stark's going to be facing Ivy now. Shayna Baszler versus Zelina Vega in the first round. Lyra Valkyria versus Asuka. Io Sky versus Natalya. We're going to get some men's first round matches. Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor. Drew McIntyre back in action. Of course, he's got that elbow injury. Kofi Kingston versus Rey Mysterio. Well, that's an interesting first round match. Ricochet versus Ilya Dragunov. Wow, what a match. Oh my! Gunther versus Sheamus in the first round of the King of the Ring. Oh, Gunther versus Sheamus again. Oh. Wow. There's some big matches. Gunther versus Sheamus on Raw. And Raw's about to get some all-timers. Oh, wow. And then, of course, the finals take place in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Well, coming up next, of course, is the main event, which is for the WWE Undisputed, WWE Championship. So the question is, who leaves as undisputed WWE champion? Is it going to be Cody Rhodes? Or is it going to be AJ Styles? Poll is in the chat. As we see a promo package for them, because I didn't realize till ages that the reason, I mean, I know usually back in the day used to have the promo packages to tell people what was going on, but now they have these promo packages because Peacock actually goes to commercials, if I'm correct. So they do these promo packages if for people internationally, and also because there's a tier where you don't get commercials. Put that there. Reminder as well, once we're finished here, we'll have a post show where we'll go through all the matches, some discussions, some opinions, some comments on that as well. And also we do daily news videos here at Wrestle News 365 covering all things WWE, AEW, TNA, New Japan Pro Wrestling, anything in the world of pro wrestling, TKO, and any new companies on the horizon. There was a story, wasn't there, the other day saying Scott D'Amore filed to trademark, was it Maple Leaf Wrestling? So it could be set to launch a brand new promotion following his TNA departure, the former TNA president. We're 3 likes away from 50 likes as well, so if you haven't already, click the like button whilst you're at it, as we see how AJ Styles became the number 1 contender to the undisputed WWE Championship. And as I said on yesterday for SmackDown, this is a big month of wrestling at the moment. Of course, we've got this right now, Backlash in France. We've also got, as they were just saying there at the end of the month, they've got the Queen and King of the Ring. To be honest, that weekend is huge because you've got Friday, you've got SmackDown in Jeddah. The next night, you've got the Queen and King of the Ring premium live event. The next night, you've got AEW Double or Nothing. Yes, you've got pay-per-views and premium live events back to back to back. It's pretty crazy stuff. And actually, knowing my luck, because I never check this, I never check what matches could be on from a Man United point of view at that time. Yeah, of course. I'm not surprised. So wait a minute. What date's that? King and Queen of the Ring. What date is that? Yeah, of course. It's fucking bollocks. It's King and Queen of the Ring, same day as the FA Cup final. Because why make things easy for me? Why make things easy? It's always the way. Always the way. It was like from Elimination Chamber earlier on this year. That was on the same day as Man United playing. So always the way. So we will see what happens. We will see what happens with King and Queen of the Ring. I might be preoccupied that day. Depends when it finishes. I might get lucky. I mean, when do usually these Saudi shows start? These Saudi shows usually start at like what? 6, 7, maybe a bit even later than that, like 8 o'clock. So I might just get away with it where it's literally FA Cup final into the watch along. I might get away with it. If not, we'll just have to play it by ear, see what happens. Here comes AJ Styles with his Def Rebel theme. Phenomenal. Look at the pyro. Chris Day says FA Cup usually what for? The FA Cup this year kicks off at 3 o'clock because of obviously policing or whatever. So if it doesn't go to extra time and ends in 90 minutes, that'll probably finish at what, like probably like 5:45, I think. No. Yeah, that's right, 5:45, isn't it? 3 o'clock kickoff, 45 minutes to 4:45. 50 minutes at half time. 4:45, excuse me, 4:45. I might get away with it. Maybe. It'll be very, very tight. Very tight. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens close to the time. We'll figure it out, folks. AJ Styles wearing purple. Look at that. AJ Styles says he's got gear that to replicate the gear that he was wearing when he defeated Dusty Rhodes for the NWA World Championship 20 years ago. Not bad going. Of course, he won a WWE Championship outside North America, defeated Jinder Mahal. Listen to this crowd. Poll is in the chat, and as you would expect, unanimously 95% of you think Cody Rhodes is going to retain this evening, and I would tend to agree. I don't think that's a crazy bet. Not at all. This is this crowd. They are going nuts. Absolutely nuts. Listen, just listen to them. And here comes the American Nightmare, the undisputed WWE Champion. And we know we're going to get pyro for Cody, because it's Cody Rhodes. Of course it's pyro. It can't not be pyro without Cody. Oh. Listen to them sing his song. Oh. You just can't. Get ready for the woe. I always say this, but the belt does look very big on him, doesn't it? But this crowd is absolutely red hot. They're ready to see Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE Champion, I mean, the undisputed face of WWE. No doubt about it. Get ready for another woe. Another one. His pyro's out of control, isn't it? Always with the pyro, Cody. Always with the pyro. Listen to the crowd, man. Whoa. It's on another level, isn't it? It really is just on another level. And I must say, I think Triple H, in terms of the 5-match card, you know, like sometimes you go into these shows and you go, well, only 5 matches. That feels quite light. I don't know about that. Like I said, I think the pacing of this show has been pretty much spot on. You can't think you can argue against it. The pacing's been perfect. Been very, very good. Look. Oh, unbelievable. They've stopped playing the music and they're still singing. Oh, my word. Oh. Whoever said you've got to do international PLEs, they were right. Outrageous. Good that they're only doing the big events in the US. Good they're only doing the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series in the US. Because it gives them an opportunity to be like, oh, by the way, when you come back, you've got to kill it, yeah? You got to be ready. AJ Styles, who, by the way, is absolutely jacked. Look, the hard camera is shaking. Look. The camera is bouncing. Literally. They couldn't even zoom in on AJ Styles. It was bouncing. The holder of the Undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes' first televised defense of the Undisputed WWE Championship. He hands over the championship to Jessica Carr. Jessica Carr, the first woman to referee a main event for a WWE Championship in the history of WWE. History. Congratulations to Jessica Carr. She's a great referee as well. And Jessica Carr is about to ring the bell. She does. We are underway. AJ Styles looks fired up. Two former Bullet Club leaders. Were they ever leaders? Were they ever officially leaders? Because AJ Styles was never a leader of Bullet Club, was he? When AJ Styles was in Bullet Club, Carl Anderson was the leader of Bullet Club. AJ Styles was not the leader. And certainly Cody Rhodes wasn't the leader of Bullet Club as well. At that time it was Kenny Omega, wasn't it? Two former Bullet Club members. But neither was the leader. As the crowd continues to sing for AJ Styles. Side headlock takeover by Cody Rhodes to AJ Styles. Head scissors. Cody Rhodes manages to get out of it. I tell you what, it must be really difficult to communicate because they won't be able to hear each other. Chance of "Let's go Cody" and AJ sucks. Or is it AJ Styles? I think it's AJ Styles, in fact, it's not AJ sucks. Let's go Cody and AJ Styles. So we got dueling chants. By the way, Look, I'm just seeing online. It looks like Seth Rollins has got a new look. It looks like Seth Rollins has shaved his head, by the way. Or he, at the very least, has shaved the sides of his head. Which is quite interesting. I just saw that pop up on my my thing. Saying that Seth Rollins got a new look. As the crowd chants "Too Sweet." Standing switch by AJ Styles. Another standing switch. Oh, Cody Rhodes into the corner. And AJ Styles saying, I won that one. What a shove by AJ Styles to Cody. Oh, and a slap by Cody Rhodes to AJ. Crowd chanting for Cody again. And AJ looking pretty pissed off that about that slap. Oh, a knee to the gut. Oh, a chop by Styles. A chop by Cody. Oof. Trading chops here. Oof. 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 That one was a bit low by AJ there. Hits the rope. AJ jumps over. Nearly tripped. Leapfrog. Oh, and a drop kick by the American Nightmare. Picture perfect drop kick. Shades of AJ Styles, really, yeah. Oh. And embracing the inner Stardust. A callback to some Stardust from Cody. Now we're going to get a test of strength. As the crowd are chanting for Stardust. Could you imagine a day that ever happened? And what we're going for here? Sends him into the center. Big drop kick. There you go. And once again, we're getting this. We're getting this song again. They're bouncing. They're absolutely bouncing. Whenever they sing this song. Oh wow! Big back body drop. Oh man. Cody goes for a cover. It's not Sanctimon. Big back body drop by Cody to AJ. Big up Wadget says, do you think, given the crowd reaction today in Puerto Rico last year, you think it's only a matter of time before they do take the big four abroad? Also, technically, when AJ won the IWG title, you could claim he led them. Also, like the stream, it's one of those ones with the AJ thing. And but first of all, let me start again. Big up, Wadget. Appreciate the contribution. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really much appreciated. It goes a long way. Thank you. It really does mean a lot. I forgot the fifth. Once you get to the 50, you do get a lot of F-bombs from lead judges. I forgot that happened. Well, AJ always pushes back that he was a leader. He goes, "I wasn't a leader." Carl Anderson was the leader. He always says that. As far as the big four to the UK or abroad, every time they've done it thus far. So whether it's Puerto Rico, whether it's the UK, and it will be the same in Berlin. It'll be the same. It was the same in Cardiff. It'll be the same in Glasgow. They do it, and they're like, these shows are so much better than the ones that we have in the United States. I don't know if they'd start off with a WrestleMania. I have a feeling that they might go with like a SummerSlam, or they might go with like a Royal Rumble first. They might take that kind of jump, because WrestleMania is the big one. But I mean, look, SummerSlam in '92, they had it at Wembley Stadium, and that was their big test. And because of, again, pay-per-views and spoilers and airtime, they didn't decide to do it again. Now it's a bit different, so I don't know. I think it's possible. The WrestleMania one, I'm a bit like, I feel like that will be their last stop. But Rumble, but what stadium could you do it in January over here in the UK? That's the problem too. SummerSlam you could absolutely do. SummerSlam, you could do that at Wembley again. You could do it at, well, if when Old Trafford gets redeveloped, if it's bigger than Wembley, can you imagine that? Do a WWE Stadium show at that inside that stadium? Absolutely, they could do that, and it would sell out. By the way, they could set records. Oh, Cody. 2. Oh, and there you go. Big uppercut, shades of Goldust. Now Cody's down. And Sanctamondu. Oh, it's Peltz with the super chat as well. Says, had to said something because Owen, you're the GOAT. Well, I don't know about that. It's Peltz, but I appreciate the contribution. I appreciate everyone that's tuned in thus far. I appreciate everyone that's sent in chats. We got 20 new members from Superstar Nathan Joseph, super chats from Wajid, from It's Peltz, from Davi earlier on as well. I appreciate everyone that has tuned in. It's very much appreciated. We have obviously a smaller community here on WN365 than we do at UV or whatever. But it's just as tight-knit, and I really do appreciate everyone that tunes in and supports this channel. It is my passion project. It's not about the views. It's not about the likes or anything like that. It's just about watching wrestling, really. I'm just a big baby that's never grown up, and I don't intend on growing up anytime soon. And you're all welcome here to not grow up with me and watch the Graps. So thank you very much, everyone that has tuned in. It's very much appreciated. It still blows my mind that we've got over 17,000 subscribers. It's, to me, incredible. Incroyable, as they would say in Lyon this evening. AJ's clearing the announce table. And, oh no, Cody counters, sends Styles into the steps. Cody's, he's selling, he looks like he can't even get to his feet in the ring, can he? Now what's Cody thinking? Oof. Right hands by Styles. Oof. Cody's going up to the second rope. Up to the second rope. Hooks AJ. What's he going to go for? Maybe a superplex, perhaps? I think maybe a superplex. He's on the second rope. Look, God, he's just deadlifted him. Just look at Styles. Oh! And Cody fell down. And look how Cody selling. Cody doing his best. His best Ric Flair impression in terms of his selling. Maybe an electric chair. Oh, electric chair, yes. Yeah, he's doing the Ric Flair selling where he used to go, God. Oh, God. That was the Ric Flair sell. As the crowd and Leon continue to sing. Oh, he went for a lion salt. And Cody got his knees up. Yeah, went for, a version of a Springboard moonsault, also known as a lion salt. And both men down in the middle of the ring. Of course, this is for the Undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles. Oh, went for a right hand. Blocked. Another one. Another blocked. Cody with the right hands. Oh. Forearm to the chin. Floats over. Now got to go for that power slam. That's vintage Cody Rhodes, as they would say. Vintage. It's vintage. Because vintage. It's got to be vintage. Vintage Cody. And once again, the camera is shaking. Cody springboard. Disaster kick right to the jaw. Cover. 2. Oh, and AJ kicks out. Sanctamonde. Can't see this disaster kick again. Right there. Right there. Right on the chin. Sanctamonde right on the chin. Cody trying to get to his feet. AJ is just reaching out. I'm not sure what for and who to. As the crowd continues to sing in Leon. Oh, a big forearm to the face. Now what's Cody thinking? Is he thinking again? Well, AJ caught him. Oh, rolls through. 1, 2. Oh. 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 Back of the knee right to the neck. 2. I mean, they're just singing. This crowd is going nuts. AJ's wincing in pain. Oof. And now Styles looks like he's in quite a bit of pain as he's getting back to his feet. Cody also back to his feet. As the crowd continues to chant for Cody. Oh. Bounces off the top turnbuckle. And a bulldog by Cody. And a huge round of applause from the fans in France. And now what? Crowd once again chant, "This is awesome." Cody. He says, "I'm going to get it right this time." Oh, no. Oh, wow. Look at that. A suplex, and he just landed on the apron. Wow. That was a rough landing. A really rough landing. I wonder if they'll show a replay of this one. Have a look at this. Oh. That was nasty. Very, very nasty. As the referee begins the count. Sliding knee. Uh-oh. Power bomb through the table. Oh. Right through the French announce table. AJ Styles just goes flying through the announce table of the French commentators. Oh. Here we go again. Look. Oh. The American Nightmare just power bombing AJ Styles right through the table. That was rough. Christoph and Philippe now they're without anywhere to sit. Both men are down. Referee with a count of 5. Cease. Sept. Enough. Oof. They're both in the ring. And they're both struggling to make it to their feet. Exhaustion is certainly kicking in. Styles. Oh, they both collided each other with a bit of a clothesline then. Oof. Look at these fierce right hands. Oh, and another one by Cody. Both just bouncing off each other. Oh! Both. A pair of kicks and they both go down. Both are down and seemingly in a bit of trouble. Again, this is for the Undisputed WWE Championship. The playing field even. Crowd once again chanting, saying this is awesome. Cody in one corner, AJ in the other. Look at them talking all kinds of shit to each other. They're all kind of fired up. Here we go. Both of them seemingly got a second wind. Whoa. Booze and ooze. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh. Oh. Get ready. Flip, flop, and fly. A flip. Bionic elbow. Shades of Dusty. Oh. Sanctamonda. Oh. Unbelievable. Sanctamonda. They never stop, do they? They never stop. Cody's down. AJ's down. Iron sharpens iron. Maybe he's going to go for Cody Cutter, maybe? No. Oh. Look at this. What's he thinking here? Tombstone! Going to go for a tombstone, maybe? Oh. Cody. He's up on the shoulder. Of course, he was Undertaker's last match. Oh, wow. Look at this. A snap suplex into the corner. And that was nasty. Cody, and straight away, grabbed his knee. As the crowd in Leon continues just to go nuts. Just continues to go crazy. Oh. AJ, oh. Knee to the back / the ribs. And maybe Styles, he might be thinking a springboard 450 perhaps. Maybe springboard 450. He does it, springboard 450. This might be it. Cover 2. Oh, it kicks out. Sanctamonda. By the way, the fact that AJ still at his age is able to do a springboard 450, that's kind of nuts. AJ Styles For reference, by the way, he can do a springboard 450. AJ Styles is 47 years old next month. 47 years old next month, and he can still do a springboard 450. And he's been wrestling since he's like in his teens. Oh! Burning hammer. Oh, Cody, what's he doing? He's codying up. He's codying up. Where is he? He's codying up. He's going full Hulk Hogan, brother. He's going to start waving the finger. He catches him. Spins him. Cody cutter. This might be it. 2. Oh, kicks out. The match continues. Sanctimonious. Oh, burning hammer. That was nasty. And look at that. Springboard Cody cutter. And even that wasn't enough. Oof. And the crowd continued to chant for Cody. Cody doing his best to catch his breath. The crowd are now trying to fight forever. Nice plug for the AEW game. Styles trying to get back to his feet. Oh, a big clothesline by Cody. Now Cody, once again, still trying to fire up. A crowd on their feet. Maybe this is the moment. Gonna go for Crossroads. It's gonna be a... Oh, AJ manages to roll through. Pele kick. The AJ chant continues. Oh. AJ is going to go for phenomenal forearm. Oh, kick to the gut. Countered the phenomenal forearm. Cody now, he's seemingly got control. He's in position. What's this? Going for a Kimura. Is he going to tap? A Kimura lock? I mean, it's a reference to his feud with Brock Lesnar. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap? Be interesting if Cody won with submission. Could you imagine that? People would have seen that one coming. Now the crowd's chanting for AJ Styles. He's going to get back to his feet. He's trying to get back to his feet. He's got to show his strength. Oof. And they continue to chant AJ's name. Oh, maybe he's got a Styles clash. Oh, Cody with just a kick to the face. Oof. Here we go. Crossroads, perhaps. Oh, he managed to roll it through himself. Kick to the gut. Now. Rolls through. Stacks him up. 2. Oh, kicks out at 2. Sanctimonious. Ducks under. Here we go. Super Cody cutter. Oh, Super Cody cutter from the top rope. Cody firing up again. Maybe we're in the home stretch right now. Certainly feels like it. Gotta go for Crossroads. Crossroads. This should be it. 1, 2, 3. And AJ Styles retains the WWE Championship. Whoa. Cody Rhodes retains, as many people expected, obviously. Get your star ratings in for that one. I'd probably give it, 4.5, maybe? 4.5, I think, maybe 4.5. Cody, I mean, sorry. It's been a long stream. Yeah, I'll give it maybe a 4.5, something like that. I think it's probably... Is it the match of the night? It'll be between that and the first match, I think. It's the best wrestling match of the night, isn't it? Definitely the best wrestling match of the night. I did really enjoy the opener. I really enjoyed the opener. I thought the opener was a lot of fun, actually. But Cody Rhodes celebrates as he retains the Undisputed WWE Championship. Cody retains as they show some of the final moments of the match. And Cody Rhodes still the undisputed WWE champion. As people would have expected, by the way. The first cut is always the deepest, as Michael Cole says. He passed the test with flying colours. An unbelievable show, obviously. As Leon France, as Michael Cole signs off, says thank you for Backlash. As I just make sure I've got this set up for you. So we can have the, there you go. I sound like KG, don't I? There you go. There you go. There you go. Cool, right? That's sorted. But yes, that is Backlash. Backlash is just gone off the air. So what we're going to do right now is what we always do, which is we'll go from this straight into the post show, which is just being made public now. You won't even have to go anywhere. Hopefully, sometimes with the redirect on YouTube, like it does send you there automatically. Sometimes it doesn't. We'll have to wait and see what happens with it. But yes, guys, you should be redirected straight to the post show. We'll go through the matches, give some analysis, give some opinions, and have a general chit chat about what we thought about the how the show went and what have you. So we'll be back in just a few seconds. I'm out of here.